With the new year around the corner, I decided to make a list describing changes I would love to see in the finals. This isn't about addressing or resolving deep issues, it's just things that I believe would make the game both smoother and better overall. I've split the list I've made into 4 unique parts: gameplay, which can be events and LTMs, monetization/progression, which could be the battle pass and leveling up, optimization, it could be something like reducing lag and improving frame rate, and UI/quality of life. No further explanation needed. Let's look at what I want for the finals in 2026. Alright, first part. Remember back in season 6 or so when it felt like every week had some new adjustment to cash out? When you look back at almost all of the previous seasons, you saw more variety in World Tour modifiers. While simple, they could completely change some core mechanics of cash out. One of my favorites is Headhunter, where people could have bounties placed on them. However, it seems like there will be little for season 9. Double Jump is coming back, which is great, but I'd like to see more unique and new ideas. With the entire World Tour system being clumped into every game mode except ranked, I feel like they could be more wacky, since you can grind for Emerald with Team Deathmatch or Point Break. People who don't like the new cash out event don't have to play it to contribute towards their rank. The next one is about LTMs. Season 8 had one unique limited time game mode that wasn't based on the previous one. From what we know, Season 9 will feature 2 LTMs. Snowball Blitz, a remake of last year's Christmas themed event, and Cash Ball, a game mode from Season 7. So, where are the new LTMs? These keep the game alive because they can be brief respites from the main game modes. Don't get me wrong, Snowball Blitz is very fun, and Cash Ball, while not my favorite, is loved by the community. If they keep doing this for the upcoming seasons, the game will feel incredibly stale. Speaking of game modes, I would really appreciate it if old modes were still available in private matches. Listen, I have no idea how game servers operate. Considering the state of the finals performance as of writing this, Nexon isn't giving them much to work with. However, I don't imagine it'll be too bad to have Bank It, Heaven or Else, even Terminal Attack as options for people to mess around in. Even if I believe that Terminal Attack was a horrible addition to this game, people should have the right to play it in a private lobby. To end things off, I have a complaint about something I noticed during Season 9's launch. Despite getting a new map, there's actually no Point Break version of this arena. This, to me, is a pretty stupid decision. We have a new map and a new game mode in the same update, but neither of them are paired together. I think a good mid-season update could have Fongwai City version of Point Break. That way, people are still invested in the new mode, which only contains free stadiums at the moment. While the game is well monetized in comparison to other free-to-play shooters, there are still some problems with its system. First of all, a nice addition could be gifting items to people you've already purchased for yourself. For example, I have this old M11 skin I don't really need, unless thinking of gifting it to a friend. Sadly, I couldn't. I already bought this, so this feels a bit scummy and unneeded, especially in a game with great customization. Next up are requests related to the Battle Pass, particularly how Season 8 and Season 9 have theirs structured. When the Ultimate Battle Pass was introduced in Season 7, it was generally well received. While the bonus pages were a bit disappointing, each Ultimate bundle was a decent reskin. They felt unique enough to be in the more expensive Battle Pass, while regular Battle Pass buyers didn't feel like they were missing a whole bunch. In Season 8, this was mostly the same, but for Season 9, they made significant changes. First of all, some completely exclusive skins were in the more pricier Battle Pass. If you enjoy using the flamethrower, too bad. You can't get the skin advertised. I'm not trying to lessen the value of the Ultimate Battle Pass, but this is increasing FOMO levels if it already didn't. I shouldn't have to pay more money for something I should have expected in my average Battle Pass. They also seem to be filling reward slots with certain items in bundles. For example, this hairdo is already a part of this costume set. This also occurred in the Season 8 Battle Pass. It feels cheap and removes the possibility for a cool emote, weapon skin, etc. If there's something that has always been mediocre in the finals, it's the progression for weapons. For rank 7 with a weapon, you get a plain, boring tiger stripe print. While the newest rank, level 13, has the first animated skin, getting to that position could take multiple seasons with the same loadout. While it could be difficult to replace previous skins, I believe there should be more unique rewards for leveling up. An example I've seen thrown around in the finals community was badges for weapon mastery. For example, if you hit level 5 with a weapon, you get a gold badge for the FCAR, Cerberus, Sword, etc. For max level, you get an Amethyst badge, similar to achievements like getting 50,000 eliminations or 10,000 revives. Just fix the lag. That's really it. A majority of my problems with this game can be fixed with performance. Ever since Season 7, the quality has just gotten worse and worse. However, I don't have a particular solution for how Embark can handle it. I don't know much code at all. The most programming I've ever done is just a tutorial on how to use Godot or Unity, which are game engines. And by the way, for anyone wondering, I'm not putting this video out as hate towards the game. This is my favorite FPS game. being in the same ranks as Titanfall and Halo. As a consumer of the game, I have my right to list the problems without being too abrasive or giving insincere praise. This isn't the worst game ever, but there is also controversy. This final chapter is about the UI and general quality of life support. First of all, being able to inspect weapons inside the Battle Pass page would be nice. I could see what the skin looks like in my hands, so I could determine if the Season's Pass is worth it. Since Point Break is out, an 8-player max party size would be amazing. I suppose the only issue is a bunch of sweaty players in the lobby, but this also happens in TDM or Power Shift, which is a 5v5 mode. I was thinking of bringing 8 of my friends into one party so we could play Point Break, but it was immediately cut off when 5 was still the max amount you could have. For loadouts, there should be 10 or more. This fills each specialization slot, so people can have their own custom loadouts for Winch, Invis, etc. The store UI shouldn't be annoying to use. I really just want a basic search bar and tabs on the side to see different sections. You can have a featured/new items page on the forefront, but I should be able to find a bundle in 10 seconds if I know its name. Finally, increase the club maximum from its 100 cap for larger communities, and add a search bar for the friends list. And that's it. Are there more issues I have? Likely, but these were all I can remember before the end of the week. Having these posted out as a mid-season patch note will be great, but majority of these problems should have already been fixed. With the little content in Season 8, I think that quality of life should have been at the forefront, but that wasn't the case. However, I hope Embark and the Finals team bounce back with more news on this game we all love. Anyways, that'll be it for me. Stay amazing, y'all, and I'm excited to see how this channel will grow in 2026.